Hi, I'm Bart Malone, president of Morty Clinics, and I'm here today with Scott, who's a non-paid spokesperson for our clinic. He's a patient, a fairly new patient, and he's come and he's wanted to tell his story. He's a young professional, great guy, and has been utilizing testosterone even before he came to our clinic. And I just want him to tell his story a little bit about what it's done for him and why. And so, Scott, thanks for being with us today. I appreciate you taking the time.
Thanks, Bart.
So tell us a little bit about why you use testosterone.
Well, I just felt like when I hit 40 years old, I had really lost a step. I'm 43 right now, and my sleep wasn't as good. My recovery from when I was exercising wasn't as well. I didn't feel quite as sharp and on point at work as I did years ago. And once I started the testosterone therapy, I just felt like I put a new spring in my step.
Yeah.
I felt like I was 30 years old again. My training was much better, my sleep was better. Just how I felt in general was substantially better. It was like the fountain of youth. It was just a tremendous feeling that I have not had in a long time.
Now you're a busy guy. You're a young professional. You work hard. You got kids. You on the go. You're an athlete. You know, maybe that you're the arm wrestler, competitive guy, all this stuff. So you got a lot going on. Could you sustain your quality of life and the pace that you keep if you didn't use testosterone?
You can't. You absolutely can't. Without a doubt, the testosterone, your recovery's quicker. You get up in the morning feeling more energized. The long days that used to kind of drag on and on, I feel like I can conquer those days now. I do compete in arm wrestling, and I found that those young guys were getting more and more of a challenge.
I got you.
But this definitely made me feel like I could train harder, recover quicker, and be more competitive. So it's been just a blessing. I love it. Yeah.
Was there any negative side effect or outcome that you've noticed? There's a lot being talked about in the news about there's some negative issues related to testosterone. And most of those have to do with the utilization of wrong application and modality for the medicine. If you do anything in a negative way, you're going to have a negative outcome. If I gave you 10 times the amount of blood pressure medication and said, well, just try it a little bit here and tell me how you feel, that would be negative. No one would ever think about doing blood pressure medication or cholesterol medication or anything like that in that blasé, lackadaisical kind of way. But they do with testosterone. They say, here's a topical gel, take a couple of pumps, rub it on yourself, and let's see how you feel. Now that can become very negative very quickly, and that's what a lot of people are doing. So have you noticed anything negative with the use of testosterone and the modalities that we're prescribing?
I have not, no. It's very easy to take. There's been zero side effects for me at all. I've had no problems. The point that I would think is they put you on the correct dose, which is what your body needs. They get you exactly your blood work where it's supposed to be, so you feel for your optimum health. Not too high, not too low, and I've had zero negative effects or results at all. It's been a piece of cake, no problem.
Wow, I love it. So what would you say to one of your friends who was thinking about it, but maybe a little skeptical, saying, oh, there's no real fountain of youth out there, or, whatever people say. And men, in general, aren't near as proactive about their health as women and or they should be. I know that I've had to push my dad just to take care of a few things, over the years, and it's just a simple fact. So what would you say to one of your buddies, that said, hey, Scott, I'm kind of thinking about this, but, what do you think? What would you tell them?
Well, I would say that they're missing out. I mean, it's inexpensive, and if you're in your mid-30s or past and you're not on the therapy and going through the program, I would say you're definitely missing out on life. It's an excellent program.
Wow, well, you heard it. Not my words, but Scott's. I appreciate you being here today.
Thank you.
Telling us your story. And there are thousands of men out there just like Scott, living a fast-paced lifestyle. We're Americans, we're capitalists, we're business owners, we're young executives, we're out there doing our thing and enjoying life. And we want you here at Morty Clinics to be able to sustain and maintain the best quality of life, the highest quality of life that you possibly can. And we don't want to allow for just simple age-related things and or bad genetics to keep you from experiencing your children growing up, your life that you've dreamed of, and those kind of things. So for all of you guys out there who are thinking about it, here's Scot's story. Take it to heart. Thank you again for being with us today. Scott, I appreciate the time that you,
Thanks, Bart.
Came out and talked to us a little bit. So I'm Bart Malone from More T Clinics and the wonders of testosterone therapy. I'll see you again soon.